Okay, let's get started.
All right, you can start whenever you like.
Okay, well, first of all, Coach, thank you for joining. Thank you for signing up, and I appreciate that. This is going to be, as Coach Rob said, a very intimate session. So please, if you're not able to ask questions verbally, just hit it in the chat window there, and we'll answer them as we go. You don't have to wait till the end of the presentation to ask questions. You can ask at any time. If I seem to be going too fast or you don't hear me well, just let me know. But again, this is your clinic. I hope there are some things that you can gather here to make you, your staff, and your team better. I do speak at Glazer clinics too, and we've had some good response from them. So this is not a new presentation for me, although it is structured a bit differently due to a webcast format. So without further ado, I am going to get started. Um, the name of this clinic basically is building a championship defense. I am the defensive coordinator for the Forest Hills Broncos. We were the 2003 National Youth Championship runner-up. We were beat by a team in Florida, by the way, your hometown there. We beat teams from Missouri and other places across the country, but we did get beat by a team in Florida. It was a great experience for the kids, and I think I can bring some value to your staff and your team throughout this clinic. So, my name's Coach Caldwell. As I said, we made it to the Youth National Football Runner-Up Championship. What we're going to be talking about, I'm going to go through my bio, a little bit of the results with some statistics, as well as our coaching and practice structure. We're also going to look through some practice scripts, and then we'll also actually show you some defenses that we ran from a package perspective, and we have supporting video, game video of those plays to give you a kind of a first-hand view of how we did it. I played football and baseball at the University of Dayton. I played in the Stag Bowl Division III National Championship game. I also speak at Glazer, and this is my first clinic at Coaches-Clinic.com. Here's some of our results. Our overall record in 2013 was 13 and 3. We were the sixth grade youth football national championship runners up. I know I keep repeating that, but actually kind of proud of it. Our offense scored 334 points. Our starting quarterback threw for over 1,200 yards. Offensively, we were a pretty strong team. Defensively, we allowed 130 points on the season. It was about 8 points per game. We had a very difficult schedule. We played 8 teams that participated in or won their league Super Bowl. We achieved 5 shutouts. We forced our opponents to 3 and out 84% of the time. If that's not a statistic that your team currently tracks, I would recommend that you do. There's nothing more demoralizing than 3 and out, a high percentage of the time. It really turns the momentum of the game. We had 33 takeaways, which averaged about 2 per game. 17 of those takeaways were interceptions. 16 of them were fumbles, and we had 4 interceptions for 6 points, 4 pick six. You might think that those statistics are kind of high, but to give you an idea, and you'll actually see them in one of our videos, we had a team that ran 40 offensive plays against us in the playoffs and threw 30 times. So we played in a league that was quite powerful and wide open and really focused a lot on the pass, maybe more so than a lot of the other youth leagues. So let's talk a little bit about coaching structure. And what we changed to this past year, and it's not such a unique concept, although I've received wonderful feedback from a lot of the coaches at the Glazer clinics. They just hadn't never thought of it this way. It's a pair concept. So basically, the coaching responsibilities are based on coaching pairs, featuring a prime and an assistant. The prime's responsibilities are to implement position schemes based on the coordinator's plan. And what I mean by that is each week we would start out and say, okay, we want these schemes or these stunts in this week. it's that prime coach's position coach's responsibility to get those stunts or those schemes in. Too many times we see what happens. It's time for team scrimmage, and we're just then putting in, new schemes or new stunts, and that's just not what team is made for. The team time is made to do some actual scrimmaging. The implementation of different schemes and stunts should be done in the individual position breakout sessions.